John and Terry here reporting live from the Clark Fork River in Missoula, Montana.
We just took a little recon, a recce run of the upper Clark Fork. It's the first day that it's actually been fishable, I think. The visibility is about, I don't know, 1.5 feet, 2 feet maybe. Yeah, it was good. It was okay. And actually we caught some nice fish. Sorry for a little, I got to hold this thing. I'm not good at the selfie.
Hey, you guys on the camera crew.
Yeah, camera crew, you get it together. We will fire you right now. You're fired. You hear me? You're fired. So I'm sorry about the highway noise. We're close to the interstate at the takeout here. But so the Clark Fork above Missoula has changed more than any river ever. One channel changed at least a half a mile.
It's incredible. It's so well.
It's cool.
It's kind of scary, but very cool.
It's cool. There's a lot of wood in the river, so be careful if you're coming up here. Right now, there's some people that are putting in right over there, and I'm a little nervous about it. And what can you do? You can't tell somebody not to put their boat in, but we tried to dissuade
telling
them.
that a lot there. So there was a ton of boats in town going to various places.
More boats than you can imagine.
We're the only 2 fishing boats on this stretch. It's July 8th, which is incredible.
Yeah.
And all those other boats, I suppose, were elsewhere. But a lot of people obviously are aware that this section
it's kind
has
of dicey.
To settle down a little bit, and they're being safe, so that's cool.
Yeah, you got to be safe out there. So we wanted to do.
You got to keep your heads up if you're coming.
Yeah, if you're coming down here, it's certainly runnable, but you want to pay attention. What about the fishing? So up here, we saw some.
You took my line.
What's that?
That's my line.
What's your line?
What about the fishing?
What about the fishing? So. The fishing was, here comes, there's
some debris.
The fishing actually was okay up here. It's kind of a nymphing game. I think we had 1 strike on a dry for a dropper. The Blackfoot, 2 days ago, I had the best dry fly fishing day I've had on there all year. Caught a lot of fish, a lot of them on a dropper, but the dry fly fishing wasn't too bad. Especially with kind of old school stuff like stimulators and stuff with like real materials on it.
Right.
The foam wasn't doing it. There were a lot of salmon flies still on the Blackfoot. That was cool. The Box Canyon's getting beat up pretty good, so we've been running a little bit below that, but it's been fishing well as well. The Bitterroot has been good.
Yeah, lots of wood in the Bitterroot too.
Lots of wood. Be really careful. Even that upper run up by Darby has some crazy, like the wooden diversion that washed out, and it's
Sleepy Child Dam, according to one of our guides, is unrunnable.
Yeah, you have to portage around that.
Yeah, you got your heads about you.
Just a lot of wood out there, folks. So just be careful. The water's down quite a bit now, and you can kind of, you've got more time to do it. But it's not for the first timers.
Yeah, we're still in like June flows.
Yeah,
here, especially up here.
Certainly.
Rock Creek, the same thing. Like the Dearborn. Some of these rivers, we've got 8 inches of rain, 3 weeks ago, and they're still
flowing.
Incredible water level. It's amazing.
It's cool. Yeah. It's really good and really healthy for the rivers. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
So the Bitterroot, Little Yellow Sallies, PMDs, and Goldens are happening up there. Good opportunity for some good dry fly fishing there too. Lower Clark Fork, I just ran it. Gosh, first time I ran it was about a week ago. And we caught some streamer fishing. We didn't have much time because we spent a lot of time on the lower Bitterroot into it. But I think that the fishing down there could be pretty good too in the next few days, and that's going to spread out a lot of use because everybody's been pretty much doing.
Some more boats going up to or down to the lower Clark.
Yeah, and that's the first day today. The first day we've seen that. It's really good because there's been a lot of people here. Now there's a dog fight upstream. Good God,
going on.
This place, Derelictville.
It's fine. Anyway.
I think I'm going to bring my dog to the fishing access site.
That's the end of the fishing report.
Anyway.
And it looks like good weather is forecast for the rest of the week. High 80s, low 90s. So the rivers are going to definitely drop. Yeah. Fish around here love consistent weather. So the fishing should get better and better as we have more of that consistent sun and warmer weather. Just a week ago on July 3rd, we had a guy who was essentially hypothermic on one of the rivers.
It's really cold, raining all day.
We had a 40-degree temperature change in 2 days.
So if you're coming in the next week or so, make sure you bring some sunscreen because we're going to see it.
And a big floppy hat.
You can tell I use a lot of sunscreen.
Yeah, John. Anyway.
All right.
Thanks.
Is that it?
That's it. I don't have a Missoulian. Plus, it's the end of the day. So, all right.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Yep. Be careful out there.
Be careful. Have fun. Bye.